What's going on, guys? It's GZ. Welcome to my channel. So back with another build with the Winged Blast Inferno 5 new offhand Essen, which is working really nicely. I came up with some builds and I have been testing this, and now let me show you guys some gameplay. I already showed the Essen itself last night, but now it is more of a build video because I'm quite confident that this is working really nicely. So let's go. Alright, we have ourselves a match. Let me just quickly show you guys some gameplay, then we will get into the builds. We have Barbarian, Tempest, Monk, Barbarian, Wizard, Necro, and another Wizard. Alright, let's go. 10 seconds to go. 8 sound. Alright, let's see how this one goes. The best part about this build is that you don't have to worry about your legendary gems getting triggered by the Cypher, but at the same time, Cypher is somewhat you won't be getting to leave behind to deal more damage. Alright. And the damage of this missile is quite strong actually, and this guy is coming here, but yep, they're going to die. Look at the damage that it did. It is quite insane, the damage of this missiles, winged missiles you could say. And that's of course a wizard for us. And there's another Malaka fighting on this side who is no more. Alright. And what I am trying to do is survive here. These barbarian, they are quite strong, I would say. And he's mine. He thought it is going to get me, but yeah, they are mine. I think they won't be able to win, so I'll see you guys with the build in a second, but you guys can clearly see that the damage of that missile is somewhat really crazy. Plus, I'm getting immune with this build whenever I want actually. So I can just go and fight like seriously crazy, and when I'm about to run, I'm going to launch those missiles at them, and when they try to reach me, again, I'm going to go and immune myself here, then launch my missiles on them. Or there's another person who is using the builds that makes you immune. We can see that. And they are running back. We have an AFK in our midst on our side, of course. That wizard seems to be oh, it was a necro. But anyway, I'll see you guys with the builds. I'm sure you guys already got the idea of the gameplay and how it works. So yeah, let me get to the builds now. Alright, we are at the final minute of this match, and things are rather getting interesting here. And this wizard is kept on pushing me back more and more. Alright, I think we got them. The match is about to end, and I haven't died even once yet. And they are getting more aggressive, I can tell. Yep, they're on the other side now. Alright, let's go and get the other side done. Ooh, I think I'm getting pulled in. And there we go. We got 12 kill out of this match. Nice. Let's see what my position was in this match, then we are going to get into the builds. So 12-0-16, and I think this new ascent is a little too OP in my opinion, because it auto aim at you like guided winged missile. I would say that is what I would say. So these are guided wing missile, which my opinion is really OP. You can launch 3, and if you have more movement speed, then you can launch up to 5 winged missiles at the player. So let's get into the builds here that I was using, starting off with my Paragon setup. I like to use Grizzle Veteran so I can take less damage, deal more damage. Then when you defeat a player, Grizzle Veteran bonus increase by 12%, so this is nice too. And then the more you kill and stay alive, the more critical chance you're going to get. Cheat that so you can stay alive, and then each party member within 15 yards reduces the damage you take, so you become more tankier. Then my Paragon setup here is as always Protector, so I can have more life, and having a bigger size mean you can run faster. Alright, my setup which I'm using here, 5.4 secondary, the armor and armor penetration, critical chance, crit damage, attack speed, my resonance and such. So that's that. And then these are the gems which I'm using: Voice Spark, Moon Skull, then we have Gloom Cask, Blastock Jade, Viper Bite, Wolf Heart, then we have Rolling Consequence, rank 7, and then Fervent Fang. These are my legendary gems set up, and let me show you guys my Reforge now. So for the Reforge, what I'm using is pretty much the same thing. It's all the same: primary damage, all skill damage, critical damage, duration of beneficial effects, increased attack speed as well there. So these are the 5 which I'm using on all of my 8 pieces. And now let's talk about my set items. Obviously I'm using 4 pieces of gloom so I can trigger my crit chance, and it does work with this build quite nicely with the flowing strike. And then I'm using the Vitus Urge 4 pieces to have beneficial duration and attack speed. And keep in mind, this crosswind new and also consider as dash, so you have 2 dash skills still here. And this is how I pretty much travel. This I like to cover track. First I would use flowing strike, then I jump in with my crosswind with the new essence and jumps in. So let's talk about my essences, starting off with Decideful Whisper is for immunity for the Winged Walk, one of the best S-class helmet there. Winged Walk cooldown is reduced by 0.2 seconds each time you deal critical hit damage. So you see, Gloom Price is really important to trigger this helm so you can have more cooldown on that. Then Memento Honors is what we are using. So your throwing strike now causes you to dash forward, damaging and stunning enemies in your path. This is really nice. There is nothing else needs to be explained there. And this safe border is for wind, not for the wind walk. For full flying strike can now be used while suffering for total loss of control. So you can easily break free from wizard CC effects or anybody else who try to CC you, like Barbarian with the chain or Monk. I'm not sure if Monk can do that, not with the latest helicopter builds at least. Then Crosswind also increase the damage of your next skill by 48% for second. This is a new Inferno 5 SN which I'm using, and this is for the crossbow. And sometimes I have noticed that if I spam my crosswinds twice for the missiles, then it does a lot more damage. I mean, my crosswind does a lot more damage on play. So this is actually a really nice pent. Then Skin Parter or whatever the name is what we're using. I mean, obviously for the rolling serve disc attack, and then here grass blade edge is obviously the same thing for the wind walk duration, so you can last longer in immunity. I'll show you what I do mostly with this build setup in a second once I'm done with my essences here. And here it is, crosswind now, dash forward, firing several winds blast at nearby enemies, dash distance and number of wind blades increase based on your movement speed. So I already showed you that you can fire up to 5 guided missiles of wind blast with this. And finally, the essence I'm using is 28.5% Zephyr damage increase. So these are my essences here, and what I like to do is activate my rolling consequence, get close attack, and when I'm in difficult situation I'll use my immunity, and when I know it's about to end I'll just run away, and within 3 seconds my rolling surf should be ready again, and I'll go in like this, use my immunity, deal damage and escape again, and within 3 seconds then I can go back, do the same thing, attack on players, and then use my missiles, deal damage, and so on. So these are my builds, and Tempest is pretty much OP in my opinion right now. This is one class which I feel like does need some tuning because it is not in the right compared to other classes. It is superior in pretty much all the things, whether it's defense, attack, survival ability, CC, break CC, you just name it. It has everything. I mean, Tempest is kind of a no-brainer. You can come up with so many things that this class is just, I don't know what to say. OP or other classes just compared to Tempest are shit. That is what would I say about Tempest. But yeah, these are the builds, and hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care, have fun, and bye guys.